So yeah, I'm going to talk about setting up a website in Google Sites. To do that, you go into Gmail with your work account. And there's this icon, this little grid that you click on to get to the other Google apps. And there's a Sites icon here. So you click on that. And that'll bring up the Google Sites home. So these are a list of websites that helped people set up or online. Once you get in here, there's a Create button. Actually, this is what I this is what I was talking about.
Okay.
So if you're not already in the new Google Sites, you'll see this. Make sure you click on it because you don't want to mess with it.
Okay.
And that's what this looks like. So once you're in here, click the plus and that will create one. So that will create the page. Now specify. So by default, this is the first thing I should mention to you. This is available to anybody at StudioSphere.
Okay.
So
This option, like to create a Google site. Okay.
So just so you know, it used to be people could come in and edit, and you wouldn't.
Edit your site.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, but now it's not set up that way. If you didn't want everybody here to be able to see this, I don't think you're going to care if you guys create one.
Is it now? Just a quick question: is it only the people can see it on only the students?
Yes. Okay. So anybody, faculty, staff, and students. So anybody. But yeah, people in the outside world can't see it. So that if you want this to be something that can be viewed outside, then you have to go in here and say anyone can find.
Okay.
So that's kind of what this little globe means. So if there's other people that you would like to have edit access to, that's where you would do it in here too.
Oh, okay. People.
Yeah. So I'm going to invite my type account. So if I want them, by default, this makes it so we can edit it. So every person that you grant access will show up in here. So this is the first thing you'll see. That the permissions I was just showing you is this little icon here. It's the same with any Google Doc. Like it's the same type of permission. So if you want your page to have a different theme than this is just the default. There's a theme bar over here. So you can click on these and it'll show what it would look like if you change how this looks. So there are a lot of these out there. These are just the ones that come prepackaged, really. I don't know how much you care about the stylizing, but these are the ones that come with it, and you can change like the color scheme if you want. You can also change the type of font that's being used. And I am going to use some microphones. There we go. So you can go in here and, you know, put in your department name or whatever you foresee this being. You can change this at any time. And then you can also add a footer. Most web pages have, you know, our default one will have links. So this is something you have to do, but most websites have a header, which is this menu bar. And at the bottom, this is our footer. So there's, you know, contact information is normally down here. Contact us. It's not something you need to do. It's just a stylistic thing that is normally carried over.
Okay.
So after you do that, there's other things that you can insert. This is really nice because everything's in here. So you can have a text box that talks about what the page is about. So you can be like, this page will post videos from our meetings. Some sort of either a welcome message or purpose of the page, or whatever text you want to put in. You can put in images by clicking on this, and this will, you can paste an image from online, or you can go to Google Drive if you have images in there that you'd like to use. So this is if you already have images available either in Google Drive, or say you wanted to grab an image from another website, you could put in the address here. If you wanted to upload an image, then you click the upload button. And let's see if this. So let me real quick. I'll go into my Google Drive. So say I want to put this image in. That's pretty much, it's super easy. Especially if you already have it in Google Drive. If you want to have dividers to break up your content, you put these in. If you have a YouTube account that you would like to share videos from, you have calendar events, you can also put maps. So if you like wanted to put the location of your office, if this is going to be something that was outward facing, that you wanted to be like, go to our site, you know, for directions to campus or whatever it may be. So you can also embed Google Docs. So all these things that you can create in Google Docs, you can put into your web page. So pretty simple. They do have, this will show the navigation. So this is your home page, obviously. If you want to have a sub page, like say you want to make a staff page that shows, you know. Yeah. That's all you gotta do. If you want to have, you know, video page, do that. If you want to have a blog, like say you want to have, let's see, there's a way. So you can see as I'm doing these links are starting to appear up here. So that's kind of, we'll do that by default. And let's see. If you want to see, like this is the editing view. So if you'd like to see a preview of what it would look like full screen. That's kind of the gist of it. You can also preview what it would look like on a tablet. there's these icons here that will allow you to, yeah, so if you want to see what your content looks like, this is responsive. So what that means is when you change the size of the screen, it'll adjust how things look. So. And if you want to exit the preview, you click on this X here. And that'll bring you back into the editor. If you want to, give your site a name. That's where you do that. It's fairly simple. Like, I don't know. I'm assuming that you're not going to get into, you don't want to get into like codes and stuff and do any weird things. Maybe you do?
I don't, I mean.
Probably not. Most people don't.
Okay.
This can do pretty much most of what you'd want to. The most that you'd ever get into code is like if you had something you wanted to embed, you would paste the code into here and it would do it for you. So if I go to, let's see. Let's go to the college YouTube. So if I go into this video, let's see if it'll allow me to embed it. It might not.
Hi, my name is Crystal, and I'm one of the many tour guides here.
Yeah. So if you had a video, like a department video that you had in YouTube, you copy this and then go to your site. Code. And it'll give you a preview here. Insert, and that will now be in your page. So let's see, do a preview of that. Sure, that's right. That is, let's see what it looks like on the phone. Let's see, this should.
Hi, my name is Crystal, and
I'll have to look into that, but it might be a different way to use the code. Let me see real quick.
Hi, my name is Crystal.
Share. I grab this, and not the embed code. Sometimes it'll play better in here. Let's see. YouTube. Paste. Yeah, see, sometimes when you don't use the embed code, see how this allows me to change what it looks like?
Yeah.
This is a little friendlier than this.
That,
You can
yeah.
see how it's a little not right. So if I get rid of something, click on it. Just do that. I have a feeling this will look better. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, it's easier to just grab the link than having to grab all the code. So, yeah. That, in a nutshell, is how you create a site. Is there anything specifically that you think you would want to do besides?
She just wanted me to know this for future reference.
Okay.
Now, go ahead.
the cool thing about putting in your Google Docs is that you can go into your Google Doc and update it, and it just shows up updated on the page.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so you don't have to go in here to make edits. Like, say you change office hours because it's summer, and you have the information in the Google Doc, you can go change it in the Google Doc.
Rather than delete it and insert that.
So it's just an option. You don't need to do it that way, but people put presentations up. I've seen that quite a bit. If you want to create forms, that's a whole different animal. But if you you can go into from your email. You go to more, and then there's a forms, and in here you can create a form that you can put into the web page. So like, if you want to ask like 3 questions or a whole, have you used it before? Okay, then.
And then you can insert that into the.
Yeah. So the cool thing about that is you just go into forms, and here's the one I made, a couple weeks ago that I'd like to put on the page. Just click on it and insert.
Now your responses to your questions, those just automatically go to your email.
Those.
Like if you put a question on your website.
You don't. It depends on how the form's set up.
Okay.
So, however you set up your form is how you'll get the answers.
They won't go on to the website though.
Nope.
Those responses. Okay. So just however you set it up.
I don't know if by default they go to a spreadsheet. I can't recall.
That's okay.
That's how, whenever I set up a form, I make sure that it goes to a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I just like all the data in that rather than getting an email every time.
Don't
Yeah.
go onto the website.
Yeah. No. Don't. Unless you have it so that people can view the results of the poll or the form, then nobody will see it.
Now, random question, or unless you have more.
No, I'm done.
You said with like the themes and stuff,
Mhm.
that there are obviously default themes that it all comes with, but you said there's
I-
more you can get.
There used to be, let's see. It might not be with this version, to be honest with you. I'd have to look into it. The last one you could, but this might be so locked down that, they make it this way so you can't mess with it because if you do, something can go
Yeah,
wonky or haywire.
everything seems pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah,
Once you know the basics.
It's not. It's super easy. This is so much better than the last one.
So like a divider, would you just put that on there just to break up the page? Really?
Yeah, like in between text or content.
Okay.
So it's like using a horizontal line in a
Can you
document.
change the color and stuff like that? Or? I guess.
I don't think so.
Okay. That would in case I'm asked.
So.
And I was right when you said we would want some for like the pages.
Mhm.
You click on pages, and then would you click on the 3 dots next to it to add a page? Is that how you did that? Or add sub page? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
How did you? Oh, you clicked add at the
I
bottom.
clicked.
Okay, sorry.
That's fine.
And then adding a sub page with that.
So, you know how Sweeter.edu is the homepage, and then like /CTS that's a subpage.
Oh, okay.
So every time you add a subpage, it puts a slash. So you're kind of like, directories on your computer.
Okay.
So it's kind of like that. If you wanted to organize by, like, say, if I wanted to create a specific video page, you could be like, so that would now be a subpage under videos, just to keep it. If you wanted to organize it more.
Oh, okay. And then it gives you a little drop down.
Yep.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there used to be more options, but I think Yeah, I mean,
Now, if somebody wanted to look up your website.
yeah. So that's a little tricky. Let's see. So say I want to make this live, so I hit publish. And then it asks me, what do I want this website URL to be? So this is what they'll have to use to go to it. So it's sites.google.com/oswego.edu/ whatever you want the name to be.
Okay. And then, okay, so that's how you find out exactly what that is. And once you publish it,
Yeah, it's always going to be this. Like that's never going to change. So it's a bit long.
and how you, but I mean, you probably send the link to people.
Yeah.
And how do you, view your current web pages after it's published? Like, do you have, like, under your,
So
in your email, right?
to view them, you'd have to go through if you wanted to send like the staff page.
No, like if you're like, okay, you wanted to see what websites you created already.
Oh, that would be. In here.
Under Google Sites.
Yep. So the first one that I brought you to.
Yep.
To make it.
Mm-hmm. And that's where all your current ones are, and then that's where you create it.
Yep. And I think you can rename them in here.
Okay.
You can delete them if you want. So. When I'm creating one, you just hit the plus button and it'll come up with the same. Cool.
So that's actually.
Yeah, it's super easy. Let me see if anybody has a question from the people watching. Anything else?
No. Thank you so much.
No problem.
We're all set?
Yep.
Cool.
If anybody online or watching the video wants any more help, feel free to contact me at daniel.laird@oswego.edu.